I am investing in myself. I'm investing in my body by moving. I just met with a new physio yesterday who I think is lovely, and I'll try to gain some expertise and move better. I've given myself 6 months off of work to rejuvenate and feel better and try things out. I'm investing in my body by moving. I want to feel fantastic. My goals aren't aesthetic. My goals are really to feel good. I'm only 31 and I feel so many cricks and creaks and aches, and I don't want that. I want to invest in my mind. And I have been saying that I want to learn Python for 4.5 years now. And today I'm going to do it. I'm going to start learning Python, and I am so scared. I bought a subscription to DataCamp last year at some point. I took the first 2 in a series of, I'm not sure how many courses, in a 90-hour series, Python for data analysis. I don't really remember what I learned last year, so I think today we're gonna just start from scratch. But this time I'm gonna have a notebook. I'm gonna be actually writing down notes. I'm gonna be trying to learn. I haven't learned anything new in so long. It is so scary, both because I've been out of the learning game for a while, because I know that when things don't automatically come easily to me, I find it very intimidating. I know that I love coding because I code in SAS and I love coding SAS, but I also know that we're moving at work towards Python and I don't want to become obsolete. I know that Python has applications beyond data analysis that I'm excited to explore. But data analysis is what I'm used to. Data analysis is what I know, and I want to start there. When students, interns come and start working and they learn SAS on the job, they always say how much worse it is than Python. Whereas for me, SAS is like the tips of my fingers. Like I can just make it happen. I can just do it. Whereas with Python, I have no idea. I can sort of read it a little bit. I remember from the courses that I did last year, the first 2 that I'm going to be redoing, I was just struggling with little things like when to use square brackets versus round brackets. I think taking notes and having a physical notebook this time around is going to help me so that I can refer back to my notes and see it in front of me and write it down and annotate. I think having physical notes will help me a lot. It's scary to be a beginner, but I'm going to make this a little diary series, I think, and take you along, not every day that I'm learning Python, but make a few vlogs just so that you guys can learn with me and see that I'm not very good. If you have any questions or tips for me, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'm gonna try and go on DataCamp for the first time in many, many months. I bought myself a MacBook Pro last year for 2 reasons. One, to make more YouTube videos because my old laptop was so slow, so bad, I could not edit anything. Obviously, we understand that I don't make videos very often, but I'm trying. I'm going to try. I'm going to make more videos. But also to learn Python. People told me MacBooks really good for editing, really fast, gonna be good. And it is. It is. They also told me MacBooks really good for coding, really fast, really nice. I have no idea how to use my MacBook. I feel like such a boomer. I feel like my mother when she calls me trying to insert a row in Excel. Like, I do not know how to use my MacBook. Last night I literally plugged it into my external monitor for the first time ever, and I've had it for I don't know how many months, in anticipation of making this video, just to see that would work. I hate that I need a dongle to be able to plug the HDMI cord in, but we're adapting. I don't hate it, we're doing it. I logged in. It worked. Let's see if I can put it on the bigger screen. First course in the track is Introduction to Python, so time to retake that.
My name is Hugo, and I'll be your host of Introduction to Python for Data Science.
I've remembered 2 things that I learned the first time. One, that variables in Python are case sensitive, which I guess is helpful because it gives you more options for variables, but also is very annoying to me, especially since SAS is what I'm used to and variables are not case sensitive there. And 2, that if you add two strings together, it concatenates, which is also behavior that is not something that happens in SAS. So we have written it down in my little notebook. My notebook is gonna come in handy. Another thing that I enjoy about DataCamp, or at least I enjoyed the last time and I'm glad exists, is that they have this built-in processor, I don't know what you call it, where I get to do problems and they'll show something and then they give me the exercise and I do it. All right, I have learned about different variable types, which I understand the general idea because I know how to code, but just understanding the syntax is good. I learned about Python lists, square bracket lists. I learned how to index them, they're index 0. I learned about slicing them, about copying lists, and I learned about a few functions where functions have the little round brackets. We're gonna pay a lot of attention to the shape of brackets, and by we I mean me because that's really what confused me. So square brackets for now, list, round bracket, function.
I've been making doodles to document a notable thing about every day of the month, every day of the year, and today's doodle is that I restarted learning Python. Also, I made myself lunch. Oh, nom.
I got myself a snack because I'm a snacky person and I cannot not be snacking. And now I'm gonna sit down and learn about some methods.
Built-in functions are only one part of the Python story.
Oof. Okay, I did it. I finished the Intro to Python course for the second time. So things were vaguely familiar, but still overwhelming. I took many pages of notes. I am overwhelmed, but a lot of focus on what the different brackets means because that's where I really was super duper confused last time. So we learned that with lists, we got square brackets, and with 2D lists, you have double square brackets. With functions, you have the round brackets. With methods, it's dot something, then the round brackets, but an attribute is dot something with no round brackets. A NumPy array is a round bracket with a square bracket. If it's a 2D NumPy array, then it's a round bracket, then two square brackets. I think having my notes is gonna help. I am definitely not done absorbing all of the Python, but I think that's a good start for today. I'm gonna go log a few hours of CPD on the CIA website because this definitely counts as continuing education. Then I'm probably gonna be a couch potato for a little bit. It does look beautiful outside, but I'm tired. My channel's a little bit dying right now, so if you could thumbs it up and subscribe and leave me comments just to boost it in the algorithm, I would really appreciate it. I'm gonna try to make a few more of these Python learning vlogs. If there are things you want to see, if there are things that are boring the heck out of you, let me know. Otherwise, thank you for calling. I love you guys. Bye.